Hey guys, Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. We're gonna break down Dancing Days by Led Zeppelin, and huge shout out to my patrons at Patreon. You can check out the link below to learn more about it, but basically once a month I do a poll to my patrons only to show you the next few songs I'm planning on teaching, and you get to choose which one comes next. So this was brought to you by my patrons at Patreon. Thank you so much. Let's get the lead out. All right, so this is kind of like a live if you were playing it in a band version, because there's a lot of overdubs and arrangements going on that you can't just do on one guitar. Okay, next thing is the tuning. So we're going to drop this to D, and then this to G, so both down a whole step. Then regular D, regular G, regular B, and then the high E will go down to D as well. So D, G, D, G, B, D. Okay, so next we're gonna put our index finger on the second fret of that B string, and we're gonna strum starting on the A string that's been tuned down. So that rings out, and then you go. So that's two, three, two, three, pull off, 2, O. But now, start with that first big chord, but you let that ring out as you play the single B string riff. Like that. Then that open D and G, open to 3rd fret and use your middle finger. Then that whole chord riff again. So from the top. You can play that final one with your index. It might be easier to do it that way. And so that's a slide. You can, he's not doing it the same way every time, plus the overdubs, but you can think of it as the D string and that B string together, everything else muted. And so that's just going from 5th fret up to 7th fret and back. But also you could go and skip the slide up and back. Okay, so from the top so far, slow. O3-5. Hey, O3-5. On the middle strings there, the A across to the B. So, and you go up to the 5th fret, but you're going to add your middle finger to the 6th fret B string on that first hit. So, ba da 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 da. Holding that chord. Up a half step, but instead of that middle finger being the half step, it's the 3rd finger up a whole step. Same rhythm. Back to the first one. So da 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 da, and pinky's gonna go up to the 8th fret B, and you pull off that, So and then you add that classic little blues boogie thing, which is on that D string up a whole step. So you're barring that on the 5th. 3rd finger goes up to the 7th on the D. So all together, the verse, let's see. Now we can call this the chorus. Starts on that same chord. You know it's all right. But then we go down, barring across that 3rd fret with the whole step up with the 3rd finger. Then down a half step, so now we're barring across the 2nd fret, half step up with the middle finger and that same pull off with the pinky. And instead of, it's actually a half step, which has a cool Zeppelin vibe to it. It's very Zeppelin-like, isn't it? It's weird like that. But that would be the middle finger up a half step, so the 3rd fret onto that D string. So the chorus. Now switch to chorus. So that pretty much gets you through the song. I mean, that'll get you playing basically all the parts. There's little variations. You can hear the arrangement, but then at the end, it does kind of a little different thing that I'll show you. So there's soloing over this, but it starts the same way as the verse. So that 5th fret with the half step embellish. Then the half step up with the whole step. Then another whole step up with that whole step up. Dun, 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 a 3rd time. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4, and I'm just playing the straight bar. I mean, it would be that. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. right, once again, huge thank you to my patrons at Patreon who helped decide what song I was going to teach next. You can help decide as well. Check out the link below for all my great information at Patreon. And thanks for supporting Marty Music. Hope to see you again.